going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a really quick and easy mod that you can do to a Genesis Coupe to make your blow-off valve, or I guess your recirculation valve, sound a lot better. This is extremely easy to do. It takes like 10 minutes tops, but let's go ahead and open the hood and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is a really simple mod. So right here, this is your recirculation valve. This is your intake right here. So stock, there's a tube going from here to here, and that recirculates the air back into the intake, and it dumps all of the turbo pressure into your intake tube. Now stock, you have an intake silencer on it, so you can't even really hear it on a stock intake, but with an aftermarket intake, you can hear it, but it's not super loud like I want it to be. So what I did was I just took the tube off. So it essentially makes your recirculation valve into a blow-off valve because it's venting to the atmosphere. And then you just have to get something to plug the intake. Just to show you guys, I actually have the actual tube that was on it. It looks like this, and it has these little clamps on it that you're gonna have to get some pliers or just use your fingers to move it. And it kind of sat like this. That's kind of how it sat. And I'm gonna be honest, it was a pain to get off. It doesn't take a lot of time, but you really have to pull on it. Like, you have to use a lot of force to get this thing off, because right here you can see it kind of goes up at the end, and that's to keep this from slipping off. And on the intake, the tube for it that it connects is pretty long, so it's really on there, and you really have to try to get it off. But I mean, that's literally all you have to do. You don't get a check engine light, nothing bad happens to your car. It doesn't affect performance in any way. All it does is make your car sound a lot better. And I know a lot of Genesis owners, this is one of the first things they do if they get a 2.0T. Now, if you're wondering what you can plug this hole with, you really can plug it with anything that you know isn't going to slip out, because that's the last thing you want. I know a lot of people have used like the rubber bottoms of like chair legs and stuff. I've heard people using those a lot of the time, but really you can use anything that fits there. I mean, I've heard some people use wine corks before. I mean, I don't think that probably doesn't look very nice, but people do it. It sounds a lot cooler now, and this is definitely something that is a must-do mod. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I definitely recommend you do this if you have a turbo car in general. Just check if you can do it without running into any problems, because I know if your car has a MAF sensor, you can run into some issues with this. Luckily, Genesis Coupes don't have MAF sensors, so that makes things a lot easier for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome rest of your day.